What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today once again, of course, we've got some more Destiny 2 stuff to talk about. A lot of interesting stuff went down today, but there's a certain emote causing a lot of drama in the community for pretty good reason, to be honest. There's also a few pretty big glitches to do with engrams and also a level up exploit. Bungie have actually responded to all of those things, so I want to go over that and of course my own thoughts on them. On top of that, we got a new update to the exotic quest with Anna Bray. Iron Banner also launched for the first time this season, and some more random bits of news that I want to go over as well. So as usual, we've got a lot to talk about today. Supporting the video with a thumbs up down below would be massively appreciated, and without further ado, let's jump into it. So firstly, we're going to talk about a pretty strange glitch that ended up kind of disrupting the entire community in a very big way. So those of you that use DIM or Destiny Item Manager or the Bungie companion app or any other app to manage your inventory inside the game probably notice it isn't working properly how it should do. As of right now, you can't equip or unequip any item inside a third-party app or even the Bungie app because Bungie disabled that feature. Bungie did put a tweet out about this saying item equip is temporarily disabled in the official Destiny companion app and third-party applications. Players may still equip items in-game. Please stay tuned for more details on when item equip will be re-enabled. Now, obviously, it's a bit of an inconvenience as players, but not a lot of people know the actual reason for this is because of a pretty big exploit or bug in the game. It was basically discovered that I think you can equip items in a Destiny Item Manager, for example, while also dismantling in-game, and for some reason, it would like level up your character really quick, and people could get to 385 in like no time. Obviously, I'm not going to go over exact details on how to do it, and even if I did want to, of course, Bungie disabled the feature to equip items, so you can't do the glitch anymore. And I'm pretty sure even if you could do it, Bungie are banning people for doing this because obviously it's a pretty big exploit. So hopefully it's fixed soon, but of course in the meantime, now you know this is why you can't equip or unequip items in DIM or any other app. You have to manually log into it, change it and unequip it, then you can go back on and transfer it through DIM. But until then, hopefully that's some useful information. And of course, if we get more news or updates about this, I'll let you guys know on this channel. So moving on, we're going to talk about an emote that's been added into the game today and has been causing quite a lot of drama because of the way it's obtained. So this, if you don't know, is the new Iron Banner emote, which is exotic. I'll cover this loads of times in videos saying how it wasn't a game and would be, of course, a part of this week's Iron Banner, but it turns out is only available inside this kind of Engram bundle, this package, which is only purchasable in Eververse. So despite it being an Iron Banner emote added just for Iron Banner, you can't get it in Iron Banner. You can't get it from Saladin's inventory either for a rank, which would make sense, and you can't even get it from Bright Engrams. And that pretty much is the crux of why no one's really happy with this, because simply it's an Iron Banner emote brought in just for this, but you can't get it from Iron Banner. Like if they were to put in any other emote, like say a dab, and they put it only in Eververse, no one would really care. Obviously it would suck, but no one would care that much. But the simple fact that this is tied to an event and you don't get it from the event, especially after a lot of Warmind stuff does have some really good changes to Eververse. So with a lot of the community's feedback since December, we see things like the Trials Ghost Shell, which is exotic, and that is a reward for going flawless in Trials. There's also an exotic ghost with Lord Shaxx, which is tied to Crucible ranks, and even an exotic ship tied to Zavala. Again, that's stuff that would be in Eververse, but now it's tied to the endgame, which is what we asked for. There's even multiple new emotes, especially the exotic one, which is tied to the raid. So it's raid themed, it's Callus's chair where you sit the wine, and that again is tied to the raid. That's the only place to get it. So honestly, it is just very confusing. I think this was an oversight. I'm pretty sure Bungie would know if they did this, then it would not turn out very well, as it hasn't. Obviously, it doesn't excuse it, but I can't imagine someone at Bungie thought, yeah, let's make an Iron Banner emo and only make it purchasable for quite a lot of Bright Dust. I don't think someone thought of that. Again, doesn't make it okay, but I think it's probably an oversight, something they just didn't think of. So a lot of people were asking about this and were confused, and Cosmo replied just to confirm, saying, we've received a lot of feedback about making Eververse items more available for direct purchase. Currently, this emote does not drop anywhere else, so he's not explaining it or justifying it, just saying this is a fact. Currently, it doesn't drop anywhere else. And again, as you can see, people aren't very happy with this response, which is definitely very understandable. Now, obviously, we all hope that Bungie can just hotfix this into the loot pool of endgame drops, or maybe even Saladin's inventory. I mean, his inventory even has a perfect space, a gap right here where the emote could easily go. Now, I personally, and I'm sure a lot of other people also wish this would happen, but I'm also not too sure if they will do this. I feel like it might be too late because obviously a lot of people have already bought this emote. They've spent the 1,000 Bright Dust and bought it. So it would kind of screw over the players who bought it with money or kind of real money, and then everyone else goes and earns it for free inside the game by grinding. I mean, they could just refund the Bright Dust of people who bought it and then still put it in the loot pools, but it's a very tricky situation. The main thing that I found strange though is that something like this has never ever been done in all of Destiny 2's Eververse kind of systems. So of course we've had these bundle packages before in Eververse, and they sometimes have guaranteed drops of exotic ornaments for both weapons and armor. But the key difference is that every single one of those ornaments were always also available inside bright engrams. And that's just what I find really strange about it, because normally you can get it as an RNG drop, or you can get the guaranteed kind of more expensive route. But right now we only have the expensive route, that's it. So again, it's a very messy situation, but that is everything you need to know about it and my own thoughts on it. It has definitely been a very hot topic recently, so I'm sure Bungie are aware of it. We're not sure what they're going to do, so of course have to stay tuned. But comment down below, what do you think about the situation, and what do you think Bungie should do about it? So moving on, let's take a look at the new Nascent Dawn quest tab. Of course, this is an update to the Polaris Lance exotic quest line. That is the Anna Bray Scout Rifle you get at the end of this, and of course it's weekly, so each per week you can do one step. So Anna's going to have step 3 out of 5 for us, and this wants 10 escalation waves completed, and that's actually quite a lot, but it isn't as hard as you might think. So you can just fast travel to the different locations, although this place is pretty empty. I'm not sure if anyone's here. I'm just going to keep going back and forth until I find one. Oh, there's pretty much no one else here as well. All right, so I found a bubble with a few people inside. This should be pretty much enough to do, yeah, it should be more than enough. Again, you don't need to do a bunch of waves or get to wave 7. You can literally just do wave 1 of escalation protocol. I doubt we'll get beyond like wave 2 or 3. I'm not sure what level these guys are. But also, of course, with the quest, a ton of people are just going to be here doing escalation protocol. So a ton of people have the same idea. So I'd imagine for the next week, there's going to be just tons of people here just looking to do lots of wave 1 escalation protocol. Yeah, this Ogre Boy's going down quick. Yeah, it should be easy. We've got plenty of time. All right, Ogre Boy's out. My tether's going strong. And there he goes. And that's another one down. I'm pretty much going to do this over and over again. I guess I got lucky with matchmaking, but we've actually gotten to wave 3 so far. I think that's the boss. It's just one big knight with a shield. And that should be, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there you go. Nascent Dawn, step 3 out of 5. So for the next step, you need 3 Vanguard strikes, so you don't even need heroic strikes. I mean, you can do heroic if you want to do the milestone at the same time, but if you just want to do it as quick as possible, you can just do Vanguard strikes. All right, so we're done with our strikes. I literally just blitzed through those as quick as possible. The next step is to open a cache in Olympus Ascent. I actually showed off exactly where this cache is in yesterday's video, so you probably remember where it is. Pretty much where this doorway is. You can jump down from the top there, or you can kind of hop around. Right, it's in there. We'll do the hop. And again, that's one of those lock sleeper nodes which you don't have to get as part of the normal 40, so they don't open normally. So now it wants us to, cool, just go back to Anna. Right, so back to Anna, and we should be able to plug this into server number 3, socket diary, and there we go. So we get a lore thing which you can discard for a whopping 10 glimmer. So now I believe she should give us, yes, the masterwork version of the legendary weapon. Very strange. I'm not exactly sure the point of this, but I guess I'll take it. And now she's actually selling the legendary version. That's really weird. So yeah, you do get to keep the original. This is my first one right here, and you get a second one. It doesn't just upgrade your, oh wait, what, 2,000 kills? I definitely don't have 2,000 kills with this thing. I have no idea why it's showing 2,000 kills. Yeah, I'm not even sure what's going on. Comment down below if this happened to you, but I guess I have, oh, it's showing, oh, I think it was just a glitch from my pulse rifle for some reason. This is super strange. For some reason, it's glitching out with this weapon. It's showing the same masterwork kills. I do have 2,000 with this pulse rifle, but for this one, it's showing, oh yeah, that's super weird. I don't even know, whatever. Anyways, this is the same weapon. I'm pretty sure it should be identical. Yep, same weapon. It just is masterwork. So the masterwork bonus on this one is for magazine, and you can't actually re-roll this. I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone. I guess that does make the magazine 15, so that makes it divisible by 3, which is pretty nice. So that means the perk triple tap can activate 5 times, which I guess is pretty cool. But even this is a scout rifle. I've seen a lot of you guys telling me that it's very good in Crucible, but I just went and got like 10 kills with this weapon, and it's still showing 0. So I guess the masterwork counter, at least for me, is bugged. Let me know if it happens to you as well. Now, I also did want to mention the bug with, of course, Hawthorne's engram. Again, this is still glitched. I mentioned in last week's video how you should not grab this engram. Do not grab it. This one actually will not drop to your light level. So a lot of you guys have been asking me since reset, has it been fixed? Can I open them now? But Bungie did confirm it's still a bug. It's not been fixed yet, but it should be fixed in next week's update. So that'll be with the May 29th update. But as of right now, don't open this thing. And today, as you can see here, when I logged on, I had this rocket launcher on Postmaster and also these boots. So these did decrypt, like I said, at the appropriate light level, which was 367. So if you do wait, it does work, and they will scale to your current light level at the time of the reset, but just don't bother opening the clan engram because it's not going to drop anything to what your light level is. The fighting lion, so I haven't tried that out yet. I'm not sure if it's that great. I mean, I haven't heard crazy things about it. That is 73. That's not even, I'm just going to keep on my character, I guess. So let's put that into this with 73. Big Zavala's got something for us as well. What you got for me? Hopefully a new exotic. And nothing new. So we have 69, which should be 74. That's decent. I think that makes all of my items above 370 now. We got Fighting Lion again. Yay. I do love some Fighting Lion. That is 75. So that I don't use any grenade launchers. Even if you get something you don't use, I guess just keep it in your inventory and it will be counted when you open stuff. I do also have 18 bright engrams or prototype engrams across all 3 of my characters. I got them all within the last like 4 days. I'm not too sure how they all dropped. Obviously, I did not buy any. I've still got the same bright dust and silver I always have. And I'm not wasting my money on 1,000 bright engrams. But I'm pretty sure leveling my alt characters gave me so many of them. Maybe we can get a popcorn emote. I'll be happy. Or fireworks is decent. I think probably the only thing I want is the popcorn emote though. Reflection effects. All right, so my warlock's got 6 of them. Again, I'm pretty sure I get 5 each time we level up. I wasn't really paying too much attention, but I just leveled up my alt characters. I don't think I've ever gotten this many bright engrams this quickly, so I'm assuming they're from just leveling up. And I'm pretty sure the other one is just the freebie that Test gives you when you first log in. Ooh, Quark Star, that's pretty cool. I've actually almost got this entire warlock armor set without even trying. I still have no idea the inspiration behind this. Kind of like a deep sea diver. Again, I've not bought a bright engram in like ever. So we did get probably the weirdest looking sparrow in the entire game, which is the kind of jet ski. I guess I'll keep it just because it looks weird, but this is just, it looks like a big shoe almost. For some reason, I get matched into this guy's tower a lot. I think it's because we live close to each other in London, I guess. It feels like every time I go into the tower, more consoles always just sat there at the Cryptarch. It's his natural habitat. And now onto my Titan, who has 8 bright engrams. Let's see if we can get the popcorn emote. Probably not. I'll settle for some decent shaders, I guess. I'll take those Precursor Vex Chrome shaders though. We got, oh, 250 bright dust. I'll take that as well. The Foe Tracer helmet. I'll take that as well. The Foe Tracer is probably the best exotic helmet for the Hunter, in my opinion, for competitive. Obviously, when there's no radar, so I do use that quite a lot. We've probably got like 1,000 bright dust from this. How much have we got? Got 6,100. Yeah, we've got a lot. You know what? We'll open up the prismatic facet just for the sake of it. Give us an exotic. And not the exotic. What, the freaky dance. There you go. That is the freaky dance, whatever that is supposed to be. So as always, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you did and want to support this channel, then a like rating down below would be much appreciated. As always, got lots more videos on the way. So if you are new to my channel, then make sure you are subscribed and you won't miss out. If you want to watch another video from me right now, you can click this image that's just appeared on screen. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching and your support, and I'll see you all in the next one.